Hey, what's up everyone? What you're about to see is a brand new track that's being released on performancedrumming.com. This is a drumless track that I am playing to, so you can go to performancedrumming.com and download the exact track I'm playing to and use it for your own purposes. We're having a free trial all throughout July, so there's a few days left where you can go and get, I think, like 33 MP3s, drumless tracks, and different stuff that you can download and play to yourself. So go check that out. We also have lessons and all sorts of other stuff, and that's until July 31st, 2013. And other than that, I've been on vacation for a week now. I've still been posting videos, but this is my first time sitting back down at a kit, which is why I'm covered in sweat and I look disgusting, because I have just been absolutely shredded and having a fun time. And so what I'm about to play to is that kind of poppy alternative style drumless track, and I'm just going to have a blast. I'm going to have an absolute fun time just working on some improv, working on some different fills that I try and come up with on the fly. And I may mess up, I may not mess up, it may be a perfect take. Not even sure yet, about to just have some fun and do it. So go download the track yourself, go check out performancedrumming.com, and enjoy this little cover here. I'll tell you about the drum set afterwards. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, I was just having an absolute blast. It's my first time sitting down in my kit for over a week, which I have not taken a break for more than a week from my drum set in like 3 years. So this is crazy. That's the best way I can put it. Today I was just having some fun, just throwing down. That's all I can say. I mean, it's a fun track to play to. It's a fun track to overplay. It's a fun track to sit down and just groove to. It's a fun track to try and fit the track and just play certain stuff to. And I really try to do some of all of that in there, but mostly it was overplaying because I'm just having a good time and working on some chops and stuff. But make sure you get the track and everything. You can use it for your own purposes. You can practice playing to the track. You can practice overplaying the track. You can practice different kinds of fills, different rudiments on top of the track. You can do whatever you want with it, and that's the cool thing about having a drumless track is that you don't have to worry about other drums messing with the sound of what you're playing. And then you can post it online and all sorts of stuff. So it's a fun time there. The kit I'm playing on, some of you may not have seen this kit before. This is my new Session Studio Classic kit from Pearl. It still has the stock heads on here, so I beat the absolute crap out of that drum head today, and this one down here is not so good either. But I didn't want to replace the heads until band camp because this kit is going to be used at Georgia State University. It's my kit to play there. It's my kit to play in the marching band, my kit to play in the basketball band. And while I still had it here before I took it to school with me in a few weeks, I wanted to show it to you guys and show it off. You can check out some other videos of me playing on this kit as well. And it's just an all-around amazing kit. It's got birch and Coop3r shells on it, which really give it just a huge beefy tone. It's really just a great classic rock kind of like open sound, and I've totally tuned these way different from the exports, so if you're not used to that kind of sound, you may think it sounds way different, which it totally does. There's no dampening rings on these. They're still the stock heads. They're tuned for a very open, very big, huge sound, and this drum set definitely delivers that. A little bit about the sizes. That's a 10x7, 12x8, and 16x14. All of the drums, including the kick, which is a 22x16, are shallower than normal. That's the 7 inches on the 10, the 8 inches on the 12, the 14 inches on the 16, and the 16 inches on the 22 are all an inch or two shorter than you would normally get in that kind of dimension for a drum. Then I got the color matching 14x5.5 inch snare. And I just love the ring on this thing. I love how open it is and everything. And I've had a great time playing a kit that I've tuned totally different than my other kit. And yeah, it's just a fun kit. It's in sheer blue, which you can see the wood grain and everything on it. And it is probably one of my favorite looking kits. And it's definitely one of my favorite sounding kits. So that's that. I'm running out of breath here because I just absolutely tore up and had some fun with it. But the cymbals I'm using are my K-Custom Hybrid setup. I've got the 11-inch K-Custom Hybrid Splash. All of them, of course, are Zildjian. And then the 17 and 19-inch K-Custom Hybrid Crashes, the 21-inch K-Custom Hybrid Ride, the 14.25-inch K-Custom Hybrid Hats, which are incredible. And then this really cool cymbal over here called the Trash Smash, the K-Custom Hybrid Trash Smash. It's a 19-inch. And it's just a really, really crazy sound. Lots of fun with that. And then 12 and 16-inch K-Custom Oriental Chinas. Like I said, stock heads on the drums. They could definitely use some new heads, which is probably, if it sounds a little off, I haven't even listened to the recording yet. It's definitely that the heads have been beat to crap. So check out some of the other videos where the heads are a lot newer on there. And plus, they're single-ply stock heads, which are not incredibly amazing compared to the heads I'm going to put on here. I'm going to put some Remo pinstripes on the toms. I'm going to put an Emperor X on the snare, and I'm going to have a good time with that. And Vic Firth Buddy Rich sticks, like always. Gotta love my Buddy Riches. They're probably my favorite stick from Vic Firth. So, as you can see, I've been playing with them for a long time, and they are still in one piece, which, to me, that is awesome to find a stick that you like the feel of, and it still stays together for a long time. So, that's that. That is the kit. That is the track. Go to performancedrumming.com. Check it out. We're having a free trial until July 31st, which is like 2 or 3 days from now. And you can go on there and download everything for free, like 33 tracks and stuff, and you can check out some of the lessons. And then if you like it, sign up because we're posting new stuff every month, and it is really affordable for an online website. I've talked way too much. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out some other videos, and make sure you have a great day. Go home, jam some, have some fun. Thanks for watching.